cracking, everybody? Buenos dias, saludos. So right now, you should see me, man. I was bumping for Vicente Fernandez, volver y volver. That's all I'm saying, homie. That's a shiznit. Anyways, I'm. Somebody mentioned something to me, and it gave me a thought process, right? And it has to do with friends. A little bit of homie thing, but let's just avoid that homie thing because I think homie things are pretty much black and white. It's set in stone. You cannot like your homeboy. I hate the motherfucker, but if I catch him in a situation and he's getting bum rushed by the enemies or he's not getting along with somebody, you're supposed to back the homie's play, no matter what. That's your homeboy from your barrio. That's what you do. You back their play no matter what. Right, wrong, whatever, you're supposed to be there for them. But that doesn't always hold true, right? I know from experience. So, anyways, so let's keep it about friends. Okay, having friends and if you take on a friendship, and there's a lot of times that friendship might have that guy might have an issue with somebody else, right? And you happen to know both of them. You're like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna stay out of it. And you want to stay out of it, but when it comes to social media, I think it's different. When somebody brings you into the fold, when it comes to social media, and they bring you into it, and you're starting to get a name for yourself and starting to get well known, right? You get a buzz around you. You got to be real careful about where you go to do your interviews and other content with other YouTubers or other influencers or social media, because even though you might have a good intentions, right? You just want to blow up and you're kind of going fast. You want to go fast to get it over with. You can get into that role of being a celebrity, minor celebrity, or whatever you want to call it. But then you start going to channels that the friend that brought you in doesn't agree with. Now, there's two aspects to this. The one aspect is, are you supposed to be loyal to your friend? Your friend is there for you. He brought you into the fold. But now you want to branch off into your own, so you feel it's all right to go to his rivals, right? But then you got to look at the person that's from the other show. Are their intentions genuine? Or are they doing it just to piss you off? Pissing off your friend. Are they doing it just to piss them off? Like, are they generally interested in you? Or are they just doing it to piss off your friend? And I think that's where the problem lies. Now, I've happened to be in this situation, right? I've been in that situation. And in my eyes, the person I brought into social media didn't go about it correctly. And it grew into righteous hate for this person, right? But I've seen it happen again time and time again with other people, and it's like, you got to understand, like, it's very rare when somebody just blows up overnight. It's very rare. Usually it's a process. And if you tend to turn your back on a friend, somebody that brought you in there with the good intentions of trying to blow you up, and you go to the enemy, the rival of that dude, then you're not gonna have a very good reputation. Not saying you're in the wrong. I don't agree with it, but let's just leave my opinion out of it because I'm kind of biased because of what happened with me, right? But sometimes it's just best to turn away those type of individuals because, like I said, they might not have your best interest at heart. They might not care, and they might just be wanting to strike out and hurt that friend of yours that brought you into this. Now, and then you wonder why, people get mad at you. And I know you can't see it. I know you can't understand it. I know you're just thinking, well, I'm looking out for my best interest. Well, your best interest wasn't there until your friend brought you into the fold. You weren't doing anything. You weren't part of anything. So you should trust the process. You know what I mean? Because this is going to happen again. This is going to happen with multiple people, especially people jumping from show to show to. And I've turned down numerous, a lot of interviews for one reason or another. And I do try to keep, I don't even want to use that word humble. Let's just say I try to watch across the board. I try to go across the board that I'm not going to do this type of platform or content because I don't want nobody to see me going like this. It's straight across. This is who I am. This is what I'm going to put out. This is the content, and this is the people I fuck with. That's it. Now, like I said, I've turned down lots of channels. I've turned down some big channels. You know what I mean? And I try to always do the little ones as long as it's within a certain area, right? A group of people. Now, I'm not trying to... I've never been one of those guys that just tries to blow up. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, so be it. No big thing. I'm not on YouTube for money. I'm here to pass a message so that the youth know that there are people like me that really give a fuck and that don't want to make the same mistakes that I do. Now, I don't look at myself as a cholo. I don't look at myself as a gangbanger anymore. I'm just me. I'm just an old man with a history that's trying to help others. That's it. Nothing more. Now, if I go on a channel that's pushing other narratives, I won't go on it. If I see them pushing a channel, a narrative, or I've seen them with other individuals getting on there and pushing some narrative, I'm not getting on it. There's other channels that I stay off their channels because it's beneficial to them, not to me. I know you guys don't understand that one, but there's a reason behind it. I stay away from certain channels because it's beneficial to them, not to me. But it's got to be beneficial to both of us. So there's channels I stay away because it benefits me, and then there's channels I stay away from because it benefits them. Now, if I don't see something that benefits both of us, then and it's not money. It's not money. It's just I've seen channels where they have guests on there that are saying things that are blatant lies or pushing a narrative, and I don't want my name associated with it. Yeah, they might not associate my name with it right there, but I don't want to say, well, so Sonny went on the same platform and said this. I don't want that. There's other channels that I watched that they're like, hey, let's get you on. And I was like, fool, my name is tarnished because of the boxing match, right? To some people. And I don't want to put you through that shit. I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's not like I got in trouble, nothing like that. But the fact is, some people want to act like they're in that life, and they really ain't. And they want to talk shit, and I don't want to put that other person through that shit. So that's why it's not beneficial for me to go on certain shows and certain platforms and stay away from other ones. You know what I'm saying? So my message basically is, hey, you know what? If you got a friend that's bringing you into social media, you're gonna and they're naturally gonna have rivals in this. There's actually gonna be, as soon as you walk into YouTube or social media, there's always rivals. Okay, no matter how much you try to stay out of the mix, or I don't want to fight with nobody, I'm not gonna be. You're gonna get into some shit. It always happens. It never fails. But you have to understand that if somebody asks you on a channel, it's got to be beneficial to both of you. Because some people will just ask you on a channel just to piss off the other dude. Just to cause that ruckus. And is losing that friend really worth a fucking interview with somebody that was some fucking nobody with content just to piss off that dude? Because I guarantee they're probably laughing behind the scenes that, we caused a rift between them two. Because maybe, in reality, should just stay true to your homie and then blown up that way. Might took a little longer. But have a blessed one, you guys.